of Daytona fucking comedy. This motherfucker's been doing it for a fucking hot minute. Man, he's up for one of the Madcaps awards for the most fucked up joke ever written. And he's in the top 2 of that motherfucker to win it. The motherfucker's a real comedian. He lives that life. He don't fuck around. He's one of the best writers of jokes you fucking ever seen. If you can get past that fucked up Daytona shit and pay attention, that motherfucker write a joke and make you go, that's fucking funny. I love this guy so fucking much, and he'll love you so much, man. He's one of the fucking nicest dudes I ever met and one of the funniest fuckers. I love him, motherfuckers. Come on, baby, give me some. Give me some for the great, the Oz, the king of Daytona comedy, Kevin Tibbert!
Jesse.
So the other day I was hanging out with my buddies at the bar. They were drinking Florida bombs. At this point I became upset that my hometown of Daytona Beach didn't have its own signature drink named after it. So I made one for you guys. You're welcome.
What is that?
It's 1 part Jägermeister, 1 part tequila, 2 parts Busch Light, and you salt the rim with meth. I had a couple of those on the fucking way here. It tastes exactly like that town smells. It's awesome. Well, I was also at the bar. My friends and I were on my favorite topics of conversation. What would you do in a zombie apocalypse? I fucking love that shit. Talking a big game for years, saying dumb shit when I'm drunk, like, listen guys, I got fucking guns. We can steal a boat. I'm pretty sure I know how to fish. We're gonna be fine. It's all bullshit though, guys. My survival skills are minimal at best. I'll survive an apocalypse. Over the summer, I got caught out in the afternoon sun for more than 20 minutes. Started sending goodbye texts to my loved ones. This is the end. I wish I could hold you in my tender loving embrace and make love to you one last time. Goodbye forever, Uncle Paul. Nah, man. I wouldn't be able to survive an apocalypse, but I would definitely be a cannibal before I'd go. And it's shocking how quick I resort to cannibalism, guys. It really is. Like, the same 20-minute marker, 20 minutes after I'm out of canned foods, I'm like, listen, homies, we gotta draw straws or something, because this body is not ready to handle real hunger for the first time. I can't do it. One of my troglodyte friends chimed in. He's like, aren't you worried about getting tainted meat from a human? I'm like, no, you fucking idiot. You don't go for the taint meat first. You go for an arm or leg or something. Fucking cannibalism 101. I'm a pretty big guy. Although I will say, about 3-4 months ago, as I tipped the scales at 306 pounds, I stand before you a slim, trim, 265 pounds today. Don't applaud too much. I'm not on a diet or anything. I was eating Adderall like they're Skittles. Yeah, dude, fucking, it's awesome. Way easier than the keto diet. And yesterday I cleaned my house. Twice. It's awesome. It's real fun, man. The thing about me is like a few years back, I put on a lot of weight at one time. I put on 70 pounds in 1 year, right? And like people have body positivity issues. Mine was set way too high. I didn't realize I was getting fat until to tie my shoe and my double chin started strangling me. It's fine. I like being a big guy though. There are a few key differences. Good example, this is ancient history. I'm a married man now. But a few years ago, I was trying to sleep with one of my coworkers, and she had a couple margaritas that night, was ready to commit to that poor life choice. She calls me up, she's like, Kevin, get to my house and make the sex to me. Yes, something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, she lived 15 minutes away. I got in my car, I broke every traffic law, I made it there in 5 minutes. But when I got there, I discovered she'd up 3 flights of stairs, and my first thought was, fuck that. That's not worth it at all. And that's not my fault either, ladies. It was on her. Ladies, I need you to listen very carefully. If you live up several flights of stairs and you don't have an elevator, stop fucking fat guys. Stop it. You understand? There's nothing sexy about someone like somebody banging your door like, you're gonna get this good dick. Because after a nap and a sandwich, you're gonna get it. Call it desperation, call it whatever you want, but I did make that Mount Everest climb.
I'll Google Drive you.
And when I got there, I quickly discovered I wasn't her first fat guy because she had the sandwich ready. It's awesome. Sex is different too when you're big. Went to her bedroom, we started going at it. She had a mirror in her bedroom. Right? We're going at it, and for the first time in my life, I'm thinking like, man, I'm doing really well at this. I probably look like a porn star. And then I look over, I look eyes, looks like a walrus suffering an epileptic seizure. Fuck. My life's falling apart. I know my life's falling apart because there's like obvious signs. Like I've been catching myself inexplicably crying while masturbating. And at first it was real cathartic and fun, but now I get to do one without the other. Like every time I get a good cry going on, I just gotta pull it out and go to town. Guys, my grandma's funeral was real weird, guys. It's fucked up. Someone said it was a tearjerker. It was a dad joke and a cum joke, guys. I'm real good at this. Speaking of which, that's all bullshit. My life's awesome. I had a kid in it so long ago. Yeah! Hell yeah. I don't necessarily know if it's mine, but I'll claim it for tax purposes. It's real Daytona shit. But now that I have kids, I gotta take better care of myself. I'm actually going to see a doctor once a month now. Trying to take good care of my health. But even though I'm under the age of 40, they've been insisting that I get my prostate checked at every visit. Well, that's a fucking weird thing to hear from my chiropractor. I'm gonna do 2 more quick jokes. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, alright? Does anyone know where Williston, Florida is? Yeah. I am so sorry for you. Fuck that place. I lived in Williston for a while. It's a hillbilly hellhole in the center of the state. It's got 2 traffic lights and 6 last names. But unfortunately, my brother decided to live there and raise a family, so I have to go visit Williston every now and then. Last time I went to go visit, him and his little redneck buddy took me hunting for the first time. Call it beginner's luck, call it whatever you want, but I killed my first buck. Yeah! Hell yeah. And as we're walking up to him, my little redneck friend was like, holy shit, Tibbert, that's a beautiful buck. You should mount that shit. And I did. It was the best sex I had in years. This next one's really gonna fuck you up if you thought that was bad. For those keeping track at home, by the way, that joke has homosexuality, bestiality, and necrophilia rolled into one. I'm a goddamn artist up here. Alright. Last joke, I gotta be quick. Does anyone here have a foot fetish? No? Oh, I heard one woo. Hell yeah, one woo. I will suck toes on the first date. Love that shit. But it's something you gotta mentally prepare yourself for. Because it's kind of like suckling a bushel full of tiny cocks. You guys realize what I did to that one woo? I killed his foot fetish in real time. Next time you see a foot in his face, it's like, it's a sea of dicks, get it out of here! I told this joke to a bunch of randoms at a bar, off stage, right? This dude starts dying laughing. Laughing way too hard at that joke. He says, Kevin, that's the funniest shit I've heard in my life. I have a foot fetish, and I'm a podiatrist. How are you guys think this joke's gonna end? It's worse. But I've lived in Daytona for 30 fucking years. That's the weirdest shit I've ever got out of somebody's mouth. But when I started thinking about it, I was like, well, what if every doctor did have a fetish based off their profession? Does they all just like golden showers? The proctologist reminded in ear, nose, and throat. See, like ass to mouth? And what about the pediatricians?
Welcome. Drop the mic.
Kevin Tibbert, motherfuckers! Hold fast, you pussy bitches. Come on, baby. Stay with me tonight.
Come on in, Larry.
Oh, God. I don't think I can even close tonight. I'm fucking hammered. I don't know, but there's a communion going around. It's just cocaine. Just take a sniff and pass the bag. Take a sniff and pass the bag.